from the sun. You don't have to worry, 'cause I'm the only one who's ever gonna hurt you. Our lives have just begun. You and I, dreams are all the same. You and I, making our own ways. You and I, happiness is real. You and I, our destinies are steel.
So that first episode was okay, right?
Sure, honestly, don't know. Feel like I lived it, no need to watch.
I guess that's why I'm the team egomaniac.
Yeah, you are, Tommy.
Speaking of egomaniacs, we're going to talk about the galaxy's biggest egomaniac, Darth Vader.
I love that guy. And we got a tie-in beer, Tom. StarShip IPA from New Belgium.
I'm not going to lie. I had a bunch of it, but I drank a shitload last night. It was beyond tasty.
You selfish son of a bitch.
Yeah, tell us something we don't know.
You have that weird third nipple on your belly.
Figure speech, John.
Okay. Anyway, let's begin in a galaxy far, far away.
Star Wars. The original. Episode 4. Or A New Hope. However you look at it. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. We're going to find out later there's more kind of Darth Vader story. But as the setup goes, it's a story of a hot princess, a farm boy, a wizard, a space pirate, and his dog.
Wookie.
Whatever. Long story short, they get together at a bar, save the princess, blow up Darth Vader's hood, and save the galaxy. And at this point in your life, if you haven't seen the original Star Wars, I feel bad for you.
It's such a complete movie. Action, adventure.
A Jedi craves not these motherfucking things, John.
Space chases, explosions. It's a great flick.
First, I want to talk about the cantina.
Tom Savini brought all his mass for that scene. The music is fun in a funky way.
All that's great, but I want to talk about the bartender.
Hey, we don't serve their kind here.
What?
You're a droid.
Well, in this day of social justice, droid lives matter.
But C-3PO didn't seem to mind.
3PO doesn't seem to mind. I'm just saying, apparently all the fucking freaks on that desert planet aren't as oversensitive as the gender studies assholes here on Earth. There would have been droids lining the desert, blocking sand speeders and pod races. Imagine the shit show. People with droid guilt, outside protesting at bar, waving signs that say droids' lives matter, you filthy bigot. I mean, quote, we didn't serve their kind here? What do you serve a droid anyway? An oil can IPA? Or an iPad butt plug? Does it mean they're not set up for that? Or he just hates these fuckers?
Not sure.
Then you got fucking stormtroopers running all around, profiling droids like crazy.
Let me see your identification.
What the fuck's going on this planet?
Move along. Move along.
I don't know. You got me there, Tom.
I'm gonna fucking tell you my theory. This has always fascinated me. Did people on Tatooine just hate droids? Or did the bartender just have a bad experience?
With a droid?
Maybe he came home from a long day attending bar with all these freaks. He's ready to lay his lightsaber down on his woman. He walks in, and D1CK...
Does that spell dick?
Yes, a dick droid. All his fingers are like vibrators and dildos. And he walks in, and she's screaming in ecstasy, saying her shitbag husband doesn't make her feel like the droid did.
Wow, we came off the tracks there. You put a lot of thought into this.
Sometimes you have to fill in the blanks yourself.
Okay, so is that it at the Mos Eisley Cantina?
Yeah, I've said my piece.
Next scene, this is my pick. Any scene where Darth Vader loses his shit.
Do you know how many jobs I've had where I wish I could just scream at my coworker and they'd be scared shitless I was gonna force choke him?
The very first time we meet this guy in the movie, Vader says after a little torture without social distancing,
Tear this ship apart until you found those plans and bring me the passengers. I want them alive.
tear this ship apart.
You have to admire a complete self-starter like Darth. All he wants is the job done right from the get-go, and he'll just kill every motherfucker in the room.
And knowing what we know about how whiny Anakin was, sometimes I see him under that helmet. But first time I met Vader, I saw him go fuck you to the entire Imperial HR department. I was in love with a movie character in a heterosexual sort of way.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah, I know we're going on to an extra set of scenes, but the boardroom, when that one fucker bitching and moaning, thinking he's a tough guy putting down Vader's religion.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Learned a hard, quick lesson.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You don't fuck with the Lord of the Sith.
Great stuff.
And our final scene is the final climactic scene. Luke's getting ready to fuck up the Death Star, and he hears Ben's voice.
Use the Force, Luke. Let go.
Now, I know he's already learning a lot about Jedi magic and all that, but you think Ben could have picked a better time to all of a sudden make Luke hear voices in his head?
You got a point. If I was all nerved up, TIE fighters behind me, saw all my friends dying, and I started hearing Obi-Wan's voice, probably would have scared the shit out of me. I was smacked into one of those walls. Party over, Rebel base blows up. No sequels, prequels, or sequels to the originals.
Yep. Also, keeping in mind, I probably would have been drunk, so Darth Vader may not have known what hit him as I crashed DUI style into his TIE fighter. Also, as an additional side note, why didn't Chewbacca get a medal?
I think that's a whole separate episode, Tom. So what do you think of this movie? And the beer?
So I have to say, when I found out about this StarShip IPA, I went into the liquor store dressed like Han Solo.
Really? What happened?
Some people cheered. Some people gave me high fives. Others looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you reject? The beer itself, it's one of my all-time favorites, just like the movie. I'm going to give it 5.5 out of a 6-pack of mugs. The movie itself, I'm giving 5 out of 5 beers. It's just a classic.
I have to agree, although I'm giving a max on both. 5 beers, 6 mugs.
Nice. Okay, what do we have for next week?
Well, movie, we're gonna do Van Damme's Kickboxer. I don't have a beer yet.
I'm sure you can find something. Till next time, motherfuckers. May the Force be with you, assholes.
Don't forget to subscribe, you fucking dipshits.